The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. And it's a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
That's caught. It's Graham. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start to this big playoff game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
We got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here and makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. They call the draw play here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Raymond. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On the run, it's Martin. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Here's the point after attempt.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking to throw. It's Raymond. There's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A direct snap. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's third and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
To the air, it's Raymond. Gets made on the out route. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. The DB's backing off from the line now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Graham.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On first and 10, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. The defense scoops it up. Football comes out.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Raymond. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Solid tackle. Able to get him down. No field goal team. It's fourth and goal. Looking to pass. It's Raymond. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Tied.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Martin.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. It's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
With the catch, it's Martin. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Martin. Powering through.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Just one play left here in the half. Dropping back. It's Raymond. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Scanning the field. It's Raymond. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he doesn't, that's a big gain for the offense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. He makes the play in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Martin. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. After first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
He keeps it on the design run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoffs. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
We'll give it to the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll feed the back again. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And they'll give it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Raymond. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a safety.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Raymond. Touchdown, Bama. They are pouring it on now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession. State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in a team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the back now goes in motion. They feed the fullback this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back. It's Raymond. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
A handoff to the back. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Raymond. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.